What is an Aqd contract in Islamic finance? Imagine making a promise that is both legally binding and morally right. That's what an Aqd in Islamic finance is all about. It's a formal agreement between two or more parties, created according to Shariah principles. The word Aqd means to bind or tie, showing how serious and from these agreements are. For an Aqd to be valid, both sides must agree freely. This is done through an offer called Ijab and acceptance called Qabul. When both agree, it creates rights and duties for everyone involved. Think of it like a handshake that's written down and enforceable. In Islamic finance, an Aqd is more than just a contract. It's a moral commitment that must follow Islamic law. This means it has to be fair, transparent, and free from elements that are forbidden, like uncertainty or excessive ambiguity. The Quran emphasizes the importance of fulfilling contracts, showing how serious these agreements are. There are different types of Aqd used in Islamic finance. One is Aqd al-Bay, which is a sale of lawful goods or services. For example, buying a car or property that both parties agree on. Another is Aqd al-Muawadah, which involves exchanging goods or services, similar to bartering but sometimes including money. Then there is Aqd Ghair Lazim, a non-binding contract where either side can revoke it with mutual consent. This is useful for certain loans or flexible financing options. The key to a proper Aqd is avoiding Gharar, which means too much uncertainty or unclear terms. All details must be clear and agreed upon to ensure fairness and justice. This helps prevent disputes and keeps the deal honest. In real life, Islamic banks use these contracts to offer products like Murabaha, which is a cost-plus sale, Ijarah, which is leasing, Salam, a forward sale, and Istisna, a manufacturing contract. Each of these follows strict rules to keep the contract fair and free from forbidden elements. To sum up, an Aqd in Islamic finance is a binding, Sharia-compliant agreement that governs transactions. It makes sure all parties agree clearly, act honestly, and follow Islamic ethical standards. This way, everyone benefits while avoiding issues like Gharar and riba, which are not allowed in Islamic law.